Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to program and use your Wi-Fi timer. So everyone should know by now why it's important to turn your Wi-Fi off while you sleep. Hugely important, huge. Okay, especially for immunity, for everything, longevity, health, all these reasons you need your Wi-Fi off. So the Wi-Fi timer is going to allow you to determine what hours you want your Wi-Fi router on and off. So a lot of people are asking me, how the heck do I use this thing? It's really simple, but it's not intuitive. So first, open the packaging. Super easy, all right? There are instructions in here that tell you exactly how to use it. They can still be somewhat hard to follow. And until you get this in your hands and you see what I'm doing, it can be challenging to use any of these timers. They all work the same way. We sell this one on our store. The first thing to know is when you get this timer out of the box, check this red switch. It has to be down, which shows like a little clock. That means it's going to work off the timer. If it's up, your Wi-Fi is going to be on all the time, no matter what settings you program in here. That's a great thing because your Wi-Fi is on the timer. It tells your Wi-Fi to turn off at 10:30 at night, whenever you want. You set the programming. Mine turns off at 10:30 at night if I was using Wi-Fi. I don't use Wi-Fi anymore, but when I did, it turned off at 10:30. Well, let's just say it's midnight and oh my God, I got to get up. I forgot about this email. I have to get it out or I have to read it, whatever it is, I need the Wi-Fi back on. So you could go and unplug it and plug it into the wall and figure out, all you have to do is turn this little red switch up and everything turns on, no matter what the timer says. So this up means always on, down means it's using the timer. When you get this timer, the way to set it is whenever there's pins, these plastic things along the side are pins, they might not look like anything. They might not even look like they're a separate part of the timer. They are separate. I'm going to show you. What you have to do is first turn that black arrow to the time of day that it is right now when you get that router or the timer and you're about to plug it in. So it's 4:30, so I set it to 4:30. That actually says 16:30 on here. It's in 24-hour clock time instead of 12-hour clock time, so just be aware. So we set it for 4:30. That's the current time. Now, I push pins in when I want the router to turn on, and I leave them pushed out when I want the router turned off. So I want my router turned on all day long, and I want it off at 10:30, and let's say I want it on at 5:30 in the morning. That's what we're going to program in. The important thing to know, when you receive this timer, all the pins are up. So in order to set the time that means it will always be off. When you take your router and you plug it in here and plug this into the wall, it will always be off until you push the pins in for the times you want it on. So I'm going to say I want it on from 5:30 in the morning, so I'm going to find the 5:30. Each pin, these little black things are all individual pins that represent 15 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push these in. You see what I just did there? I'm going to push those in for the times I want the Wi-Fi router to be on. So I'm going to go along, and I'm just going to start at 5:30, and I'm going to go to 9. I want it on at 10 in the morning. I'm just going to push all of them in because I want that router on, if I had the router on, all day. I don't use the Wi-Fi router at all, by the way, so I don't even have a timer on mine. All the way until 10:30, which on this little device, because it's 24-hour time, is 22:30. So I'm going to find the 22:30, push the pins in. So then at 22:45, the way I've got it set up right now, this will turn the Wi-Fi router off and leave it off until 5:30 in the morning. So all the pins are pushed down during the day, and I can feel that all the pins are still pushed up for the nighttime. Those are pushed down. Here they're pushed up. That means it's off. So let's see what that means. That means it's off at 3 in the morning. Okay, and it's off that entire night. That's all you have to do. The black arrow is now set to the current time. The pins are pushed in for what times you want the router on. They're left out or pulled up the times you want the Wi-Fi router off. You plug your Wi-Fi router into here, and you plug this into the wall, and you're done. Good to go. That's all there is to it. It's very simple, but completely unintuitive on how to set these. And if you receive one of these, you probably didn't even know all the pins were up. This just feels like one solid plastic piece around the timer. They're all individual 15-minute pins. Go ahead and push those in. You can easily pull them out too. Just play around with it. Let me know if you have any questions.